Hello everybody and welcome back to Joe and Al Play Dwarf Fortress Challenge Mode.
My name is Joe.
My name is Al. Here we are playing our fortress. That's a boat.
Now, hang on, sorry. Discord has changed recently, so I'm
on.
not sure if you're sharing your screen or not. If you
I
are,
can't
I
hear
have to
you
figure
anymore.
it- What?
Discord fell apart.
No.
Let's see if you're talking.
What?
There you are. You cut out for like 10 seconds. I hung on, Joe. What you said to hang on?
Hung on. I don't know if you're sharing your screen or not, because Discord's
I'm
changed
not
its
sharing my
layout.
screen or not.
Okay.
That's a good point. I'm sorry.
Boy, if only the fans could see this inside baseball.
Okay.
I do want to shout
So
out
here we are
real quick.
Go ahead.
To maybe not that quick because I gotta find him again. Panzerbeards over on Reddit. We've been active on Reddit a bit recently with some good stuff, and Panzerbeards was from way back. He was reminiscing with me about the time I made you build a well without any hints, and Kafka stuck in a tree. Kafka's pigeon, maybe.
I remember Kafka in a tree. I don't remember the well at all.
The well was like your final test because wells at the time were the hardest things I could imagine.
And look how far we've come, Joe. From there to this amazing, unparalleled gameplay in Dwarf Fortress.
So
this is the part where I'm just gonna show you what we've done, and then I'm gonna show you what other people. I'm just gonna throw up just a random screenshot from the subreddit
pretty good.
of somebody else's build in Dwarf Fortress. Okay, now that you're done looking at better stuff, welcome back to the video with Joe and Al.
So walk us through. You did some stuff off screen.
I wanna. Let's, for the sake of transparency, let's talk about this. Since the last time we have met, and since the last time Joe has seen,
not admitting to like being a communist or having an affair or something, for the sake of transparency.
My search history has leaked, Joe. I thought that incognito mode was stronger than that. Should have used a VPN.
I've been eating lots of bats recently, and I may have caused a problem.
No, I did some work off screen, building up the ship. We decided that the process of actually building the ship probably wasn't like the most riveting thing to have the focus of the fort be on. So I let my guys build out the walls and the floors, and so you can see here that our 3 floors that we had have been basically completed and enclosed with different kinds of rocks. The different types of walls are rendered differently, so some of you guys are going to be really annoyed by the fact that this looks different than this. But
there's a crossbow.
There is a crossbow.
To remind our viewers that we did that because we realized we really only have the ballistas left, and an attempt to ground this thing. As far as the challenge goes, we were like, well, that's not going to be.
We're also excited about new things, Joe.
Yeah, I was getting there.
We have added a little bit more to the sculpture garden. So there's a few more sculptures in the sculpture garden, another layer of them. Now, we have a little bit of unfinished business to complete. The first thing we need to do is to look at our squads that have come back. Did they return yet?
Yeah, mission report, raid language eyes.
There they went. Let's see. In the late autumn of let's try that again. In the late autumn of 253, the fortification of Straps attacked the Mute Prairies. You scrolled. I can't. In the late autumn, the dwarf was struck down by the dwarf. Somebody else was struck down. It keeps going. Stop scrolling.
I don't think this is going our way.
The Serpent Man.
That's not us.
I don't think it is, and the elves aren't us either. Now, the goblin... I was told there weren't any goblins in this world.
They're not a civilization. They exist, though.
Okay. The dwarf was struck down. The
Human
dreadful pages was struck down.
Dwarf was struck down.
Somebody was in prison?
Struck down. Wait, where?
These, the bottom here. All these people are being imprisoned in the purple.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Now, they got back.
Did they? I think I saw one guy escape. Maybe.
Somebody came back.
One came back. They let one go to tell the tale.
Confronted the dwarf Logim Mind Thins.
Mm-hmm.
Can we scroll up now? Thank you. All right. Let's actually read. So it starts out, the goblin's upper back left tooth was smashed by the dwarf Einod ring traced.
What?
And then Einod ring trace was forced to retreat.
Wait, it starts off, this is actually really interesting. We attacked the Mute Prairies. The dwarf Notch Blades led the attack. Defenders were led by human. The human Abuth Thronerak's tactical planning was superior to the dwarf Ral Notch blockades. And the defenders had a strong positional advantage. Didn't know it factored in things like that.
Yeah. They had the high ground, Anakin.
Yeah.
In the late autumn of 253, the dwarves' right lower arm was ripped by the dwarf Stuko's heart pulley. Now, why are the dwarves fighting dwarves?
Again,
are they all from the other civilization?
Yes, you can have mixed civilizations.
Dwarf was struck down. I think the purple is all bad for us.
Yes.
The blue is good. I want to say. I don't know. I can't tell what yellow is.
Looks like escapes.
Okay.
Or confrontations. Yellow is sort of... Late autumn, the dwarf Moral ambushed the Serpent Man vampire. The Serpent Man vampire scissor flesh tangles.
Well, that sounds like an interesting dude. One of our dwarves was struck down.
Blue is good for us, it looks like.
Yeah, blue, we had a few struck down, and then a bunch of our guys were taken prisoner. Let's go into our military screen and see how many military we have left. Okay, so the Renown of Quakes did okay. Oh, they're still traveling. They're still...
How you define okay?
When I say traveling, I mean they're prisoners of war.
Yes.
Mesthos Biscuit Squad, the spear dwarf, he made it back. But the Earth and ownership are completely demolished. Here's what we're gonna do, Joe.
And we're possibly
this is the time for the Grump Squad.
Mm.
The Shadows are going on a mission.
That's right.
How do we sort by happiness? There
Literally
it is.
Go to the thing.
Yeah, okay. It says they have 3 members, but in this screen, there's nobody.
Yeah. So it's interesting. They're still technically part of the squad. You can't disavow the action, Albert. They're at the CIA.
Dwarf Fortress keeps missing dead dwarves and squads until they're found.
Oh.
Great. We're not going to be found on the battlefield.
Huh. Again, you're not allowed to... You can't disavow them, Albert. It's a mission impossible.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hunt?
No relevant skills. Skills. Yes, that's the word.
Ain't
no relevant skills to these dwarves.
It's not Ethan Hawke. Ethan Hawke is a actor,
hey, this guy's a competent swords dwarf. Dag nabbit. It's Ethan Hunt. I don't know if there's an Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke is an actor.
Is he for real?
Yes.
This guy's a monk swords dwarf, Joe.
Yeah, I don't know what... I don't know where... I don't know how we got a monk.
You got me. We got a temple.
I guess. I didn't realize that there were monks in this game. He was in Training Day in Dead Poets Society, and I can't figure out who's the Ethan in Mission Impossible.
Ethan Hunt.
Is it Hunt? Yes.
Yes, okay. They say Hunt all the time. Hunt, get out of there. You've gone off the deep end, Hunt.
Wow. Dramatic reenactment.
I'm pretty sure something like that was said. I can't believe I accidentally used green glass blocks in this floor. That's the part I'm most ashamed of.
That was vomit.
No, it's green glass. I thought it was all going to be gray, and we had all those green glass blocks, and somehow I accidentally...
Well, maybe on the second floor from the right angle, they can see all the way down to the glass bottom.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, they could. All right, so
of green glass.
Let's go. We want to go back to our... What is it?
What civilization. Are you doing? Oh, okay.
We're going to have a new mission.
Oh, yeah.
Rescue person.
Yes.
Who do we want to rescue? Oil sieged.
Group ship.
Group ship is... Yeah. He definitely has to get rescued. Okay. And we're going to assign both of our squads, all the Grump Squad going. Okay, well, there they go. I'm not going to follow them. I can see them. They're the little heavily armored guys. They're headed out. That's good. We definitely made sure they picked up all the armor and the weapons and stuff they needed. Like everybody who plays Dwarf Fortress well does all the time. Ballistas are a good thing to make right now, Joe. That is our next project. That's going to be under the Siege Workshop, I believe.
Yes.
Which I almost never build one of these.
Never. I built one once and it did not go according to plan.
We're going to build...
green glass.
Sure.
We have a lot of green glass blocks.
We have a lot of green glass blocks. We're doing pretty well. I bumped us up to fine meals. I was wondering, can you make liquor with milk?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Almost positive there is no liquor derived from milk, but I'll look that up.
I was trying to figure out what we could do to get our boat functional in the winter, and also, like, if there weren't enough beehives. And I thought maybe
it's called kumis. It's made by fermenting raw, unpasteurized mare's milk over the course of hours or days. That sounds cool. However, I don't know if it's.
I knew that existed, right? The Mongols had it. They also
just
like added horse blood. So, you know, if you.
I don't know if it's in Dwarf Fortress though. Is that Mongol technology?
Oh, hey, it's a finished. It's a finished.
What's with your accents today?
I don't know. All right, we need ballista parts.
Yes. Also, just again a floor of bees. That's my vision.
So one of our helpful commenters mentioned that you can only have like 16 functional hives.
Really? I didn't see that.
Yeah. Did somebody topple a hive? I mean, I'm not surprised. I can't tell if there's a hive there or not. Nope, that's just a block floor. I think a hive got toppled, Joe. Probably by somebody who got stung.
So in order to build a siege engine, you first need to produce at least 3 catapult or ballista parts in the siege workshop.
Right?
Ballista are made from any 3 ballista parts. You just make parts. For a game where you literally make, like, the strings for instruments, it's a little weird to me that they're just like, you just got parts, you put them together, you get a ballista.
I think it's probably something that was an earlier edition, and so
it sounds like it, yeah.
Like, the specifics had not really sunk down
Still
yet.
Doesn't really sound...
Toady had bought those 10 books on the musical instruments through the ages, and he really needed to justify that to the patrons.
They are all only made from wood.
Well, why does it then say you can assemble iron ballista or silver ballista?
That's the arrow.
Oh, the arrow. Okay, I guess that makes sense. We have tons of wood, I think. I also ordered some catapults, Joe. Can we make like puppy blood into an alcohol?
That's so warped, dude.
You can buy blood barrels in the game. It's not I didn't invent it.
That's the darkest thing I've ever heard anyone say in Dwarf Fortress.
You can buy Ichor.
Get your freaking hooch made some other way, you sicko.
Okay, is this just an upstairs? Is this just an upstairs, Joel?
Oh God, please stop! You're offending so many people.
We also had a couple other deaths that I wasn't sure about, but we engraved slabs for the people in the beach graveyard.
Wasn't sure about.
I don't know how they died, Joe. Do you want me to look up how they died?
Interesting. Okay, I didn't know what you meant by that.
A lot of dead dwarves. Well, now where are these guys drowning at? Oh, they're just falling. Is this a new one? Did this guy just now die? No, he couldn't have because of the ice. I want to point out. Oh, what is this guy? Who is dying? I gotta make sure everybody's memorialized. Everybody who has been found has been memorialized.
Maybe those are your soldiers. Maybe you have something that they're trying to grab, like a bucket in a bad area that they're.
Not all exactly in the same spot. But with all the walls and everything we have, it shouldn't still be happening. It is now summer. Can we, while it is melty, while the water is liquid, can we pump it into a reservoir on the ship so people have stuff to drink?
Of course.
Of course. You say of course, and the caveat is, but everybody will definitely die if we don't engineer it exactly the right way.
Well, yeah.
how would we do this? If we had our lower deck of the ship, it would be easy because you could just use gravity. But if we're pumping stuff up into it, you can build a tank, but then the dwarf operating the pump has to be inside the tank.
No.
Or you could have a pipe, right?
The half closer to the water has to be open. That's where they stand to pump.
Right.
And then the other half, if you put walls on either side of it, it's airtight.
Okay.
So you could just build a room.
That's good information.
It's like a nozzle. You can just build a room around.
So let's plan that.
Yes.
Where do we want to do something like that? We have a number of masons workshops here that we could potentially move and have it be like a tank right here. So if what do we have? A glass furnace and 3 masons workshops. I'm going to go ahead and ask for all of those. Oh, nope. I want X, 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 X.
Triple X throwdown.
We will get a removal of a wall. We'll build a screw pump. Now, I guess because we built a floor, we're going to have to remove that floor and then build a wall, and hopefully nobody dies during that process. Pump from west?
Nope. Yes.
Pump from east?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So the dwarf can stand on the brighter green square, and if you build a wall on the north and south of the darker green...
Which we will do.
Yeah.
We're going to remove this flooring. Right. We'll do a little bit at a time.
Throughout time, people have built floors and then built walls on top of them. That's not a...
Yeah, I wish it wasn't the way it is, Joe, but it is. So what are you going to do?
You do.
Did these guys come back? These people are becoming Kroots and Marks dwarves and all kinds of stuff. Did we have our...
Don't know. I'm just waiting for some of these dwarves to... Hey!
Rescue Ashen group ship. Let's see how this went. Grump Squad! They didn't do anything. Good job, everybody. You guys are going back out.
I'm just waiting for this floor removal to be chaotic.
They didn't go and get him? I don't know why they didn't leave. Let's try heart pulley. He's pulling on our heart.
So this is already a complete mess.
It's fine.
I also don't know why you did the walls where you did them.
Because they have to... I wanted it to be sort of a... I'm going to make it out of green glass, and I was going to put it in where this green glass viewing area is.
But some of it will remain floor.
Yeah. I'll removing all of it.
But you moved right in front of the pump.
Surely that's a good point.
That's
no, that
floor.
Was stupid. Yes. No, you're right.
Okay.
I just absolutely goobered that one. I can't tell if this guy's building the pump or if he's just standing there. What are you doing, sir?
I think it's a statue.
Oh, it's a statue. Can I...
They suspended get Q over it. They suspended the pump at one point.
They did it again. It needs architecture. Creature occupying. They did that already.
Just unsuspended.
I did it already. I think it's a reoccurring...
Well, that was freaking chaos.
Okay.
Yay, they were down quick.
Hey, they've returned. I bet they definitely did rescue this guy. Nope.
Tell us about your daring adventure.
Grump Squad sucks.
I mean, how do they even have the gall to report that? We're back, everyone.
We walked off the map for 2 seconds and left.
So you did nothing. Well,
look at our cool fish tank we're making, though.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Marksdorf is throwing a tantrum.
He cancels interrupt crime interrupted by what?
Recruit cancels report crime interrupted by a Marksdorf.
Yep, that's what I was trying to say. Also, minor cancers sleep interrupted by a child. That sounds familiar, right, Al?
Boy, yeah. Did I tell you we've got another one?
No.
Yeah, we're stacking them in like cordwood. Hey, human caravan. Let's move some goods to the depot, I guess, while we still have a fort. Hopefully the hammerer can go and hammer that guy.
You have a jail?
No, I don't. I thought about it, but that it was more complicated, and I like the idea of just smashing people on the head.
A lot of progress on the ballista.
We've got those parts being made, and
First the aquarium, though.
yeah. You got a problem with that?
just occurred to me that we may have gotten slightly off track.
The Grump Squad is the important part of the equation. Yeah, they're still working on our catapult parts. We can probably build our ballistas up here now. Does it fire in a direction, or do they just figure that out as they go?
Once you have the parts, you build your respective siege engines.
There's no, like, pick your direction, so I'm going to go ahead and just build it here. Also, we should figure out, like, it's currently firing towards a wall. Can they fire through battlements, or what do you call those things? The weapon slots?
No, you have to take the wall down.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not married to the wall. Hey, man, I'm really happy with how this fish tank is shaping up, Joe. It's looking good. Here comes the caravan. They're still.
I like how all that blood is still on the floor.
It's not blood. It's just mud. Remember?
I thought it was blood.
Are you gonna ask me if we pierced the caverns?
Okay, in my defense, you did not hear what I was trying to say there for a long time.
I heard you. I just didn't believe you.
Oh man, these dwarves are living on the edge. Look at those guys.
It's ice though, so less problematic. By the way, also ice? It's fresh water somehow.
Coming from where?
Yeah, I don't know actually. I'm just saying that's definitely what's happening there.
That's so weird.
The mayor has been reelected. That one's liquid, Joe. See that one there?
I see that.
For some reason.
Also, isn't the water a layer lower? I'm so freaking confused.
I don't know how this works, Joe. I didn't design the game, but I don't know if I've demonstrated this to anybody. The people might not be aware that I'm not like the best at Dwarf Fortress, but I'm gonna admit that here and now. So it's possible that there's. I'm working on it.
Build your wall. I'm excited for this uneven aquarium.
It's fine. There's also going to be a hole up here, and we're going to have a well that drops down into it.
Yes. Make some ammunition. Is that done?
I don't know. It says cancels load ballista needs ammunition.
Portmanteau that whole thing. It says cancel la ballista. What's that?
Where?
I don't know. You were off to the left of the boat.
Oh, I was just trying to get to
emotional shock.
Well, it's still there. It's got forge arrow happening. There's a guy doing it. You got to assemble it at the. That's just the arrow head. You have to assemble the. Oh, okay.
That's a big thing. At the siege workshop.
And we only built like one ballista's worth of parts, I think. So.
You did a catapult too, you said.
Yes, we're gonna build a catapult. I want to build more ballistas this thing. I'm feeling at least 3 per side of the boat. Maybe one side has ballistas and one side has catapults. I wish that they were more functional. The ballistas
in narrow
and catapults.
Hallways, I think they do well, which is the exact what you're not supposed to use them for. To be fair, you're also supposed to use them, on the offense. They're for tearing down walls and stuff.
Yeah, but you can't do that in Dwarf Fortress.
No. So
you can't haul around a ballista in Fortress mode or Adventurer mode. And you can't take them with your military.
Yes. No, you can't. Is that what you meant by when you said we're out of bronze, finally?
Oh, okay.
So your mayor is talking to a duck.
By the way, that guy. Let me show you something here, boy. No, I want... Where's this?
That's a child. Sorry, your child is playing with the duck. A child doesn't.
Oh, okay. Where's the mayor? I want to get to the mayor, though. He doesn't feel anything. He's bored being unable to practice a craft, but he is so interested in everything. Interested near a fine table, near a fine depot. Empathy while being cried on. Interested near his very own fine statue. interested, yeah, near his own fine seat, satisfied upon proving negotiation. The one person I think who's in the blue here, that's the mayor. That dude is living the high life. All right, let's trade, though. We need to get our trader at the depot. These guys are going to leave. Our broker's listening to poetry, but we'll get him over here in a second.
That sounds nice.
Yeah. It's probably not good poetry.
We'll say for a
Socialize! I like how it has the exclamation mark. What's going on here?
I don't know.
It's been sitting there for a while.
Lazy dwarves.
Yeah, there's 3 people in the super red, not the super red, but the darker red area now.
I would say for a boat, the moods are pretty accurate.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't think people are
cramped quarters by necessity.
Yeah. And one captain who's, yeah, it's pretty good. I guess you'd have to love the boat. Like maybe some of them, like the absolute salty dogs.
Boat.
I don't know why they're not building this.
I'm going to send these guys on a different mission. Since they can't get anything done here. Can we just send them here? Can we just be like, go? No.
Can you? Oh, man.
It seems like it's not just...
Let's go stand in the swamp. Says you can make creator from the world mode.
Let's send these guys far away. Sensed lashes the somber sorcery.
A fungi wood scepter.
Highest quality encrusted with emerald. Yeah, let's go get that.
Yeah, absolutely. We need that.
We need them to go away.
We really need that. Go.
Bye. Watch them like walk off the thing and like come back 2 seconds later. We're back. Couldn't find it. It was real tough.
Build the thing, you stupid.
I can't figure out what's going on there. I'm confused. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel this. Just gonna reassign, because that's the only thing I can think of that might kick them out of their lethargy. This guy's... Come on, manager.
Apparently someone's telling a very long poem.
Gosh.
I like the idea that they are stuck listening to a really long poem. They couldn't. They're just enraptured.
I tell you, you must not miss this tale of the King Tiger.
Hop on pop.
Everyone be talking about it.
Hop on pop. Pop on top. This is the best poem I've ever heard.
Now, is someone gonna get stuck in the fish tank, Joe? Are we gonna work?
If you do, this should work correctly. If you wait until you just have the one area left, they should bring a block from the outside and build it while standing outside. Should, I say. This is interesting. They're just all standing on top of
a little pathing.
Who showed up first?
We could do the pathing thing. Nope. Oh. Somebody did. That's definitely... Did they? Nope.
Really? I didn't see it.
I didn't see him either. There's a bunch of sardines, though. Herring. It looks... I can't tell if they died.
I don't think so. Hey.
So did they go and do the thing? They haven't done the thing. They've set out.
Have they returned? Isn't that the law?
No, it'll be bright yellow when they... Oh, some migrants have arrived. Great.
Oh, wow. This is really drawing them in.
Just waiting for them to finish pulling that floor up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We haven't discussed this, but I think next episode we got to figure out who is staying on the boat and who is not. I mean, we can't put... I don't think we can put all 115 people on the boat.
Well, what are we doing? How are we ending this, quote unquote?
Well, I think we're going to aim to wrap it up next week, more or less. First off, by finishing our ballistas, which we should have a number of parts for. We have one built right now, and it looks like we have an arrow in there, I think. So we'll build several more along the edges. We will make it available for them to fire. We will fire them. Yeah. We'll fire the ballistas, and then we will sink the ship, Joe.
Nice.
We're definitely.
Why not have everyone on board, I guess, is what I'm saying, when we do that.
Oh, I guess when everybody's on board. We have not proved that it's self-sufficient, and I don't think it actually is.
Dude, we're close. Did you want to lock it off?
I think we have failed that aspect of the challenge. The challenge said make it self-sufficient, and we didn't.
Why?
So,
you can't farm on it. Did the challenge
No.
know that?
It might not. The challenge didn't know we were going to build it in the ocean. To be fair, the challenge said, "I'll just build it above the land." We thought we were going to be clever and build it over water because it's a boat.
I actually forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. Who would not build it over the...
So we ran into the biome problem, and that is our fault, but I'm not taking... I don't regret it, Joe, is what I'm saying. But I think next week we'll wrap this up, and we'll be done with the boat challenge, and the week after that we'll move on to something else, and I'm excited. So, if you guys enjoyed this, subscribe so you can see the final episode of the boat and whatever comes next. Thanks for listening.
Goodbye.
And watching. Bye.